Hi, I'm Aggie, and this is Reach Your Soul. Today, I want to talk about the twin flame surrender a little bit differently as usual. And this is one of the topic where I say that sometimes we have a feeling that we've done this already and everything is right now. And still something happens where we come out from our peace again and we don't know where to go, how to make progress anymore. And this is not about judgment, it's not about failure, it's not about doing the journey right or wrong. I'm also here with you in this stage, and I'm walking the same path lifelong. So it's about just having more awareness about your healing journey. Because many people tell me that I've surrendered, I've detached, moved on, done everything, and now I'm focusing fully on myself and I'm doing well and I forgot my divine masculine and all these things. And it's not about really that, because when something happens, you see the photo, then your divine masculine, or someone mentions their name, or you meet them in the supermarket, or a message arrives, or you just scroll on the social media and something appears from them. It suddenly changes the mood. What you had before, the peace disappears, calm disappears, and all this overthinking, anxiety, and waiting returns. And this moment reveals something important. Not that you have failed, not that you have lost progress, but that there is something still available for you to heal, to surrender more. Because freedom is not about measuring how you feel when your divine masculine is absent. Freedom is more like how you feel when they are present, or when you hear about them, or synchronicities appear. How quickly you lose your peace or calm and go back to this waiting phase and anxiety. And this is something I see often in this twin flame runner chaser dynamic, that many divine feminines believe that they have stopped the chasing, but when the divine masculine appears again, the old patterns wake up. The need for answers, the need for certainty, the need for validation, the need to know that what everything means, how we go further, how they changed, blah blah blah. And this is a very interesting topic, because someone asked me a couple of days ago that why do I think that separation is needed? And is it, she meant like it's a weakness if we are longing for separation, because then we just exclude our twin flame from the journey, and we think that we got back the energy and peace because we don't interact with the twin flame anymore. And I always say it a little bit differently. The view, the perspective, how I would explain it, is that there are two types of separations. One is when you separate because of them, because they did something, because you don't like them, because they hurt you, because they did this and that, and you run. And the other thing is the other type of separation, when you say like, okay, I've tried everything. I was already several times in this push and pull dynamic, and I just can't focus on myself anymore. I feel that kind of energy leak, and I can't focus on my soul mission. I can't focus on my family. I can't focus on myself. I'm losing energy, and I'm always in a waiting phase. So this is how I explained it. I don't know if they got it or not. Hopefully yes. But that's why I'm telling always that it's not about the surrender is not about waiting. It's about focusing to yourself. It's a kind of gift. You surrender, you give it up to the universe. Please bring me everything what belongs to me. And then you just go on your way and transform yourself from inside out. And when you are honest about where you are now, and this honesty creates growth. When we stop hiding what is true, healing becomes possible. And here is the beautiful part, as you begin creating healthy external separation, sometimes not just with divine masculine but with others, incredible things happen. Your energy starts returning to you. You begin having new ideas, creative ideas, business ideas, dreams that have nothing to do with the divine masculine. And you become excited about your own future again. You start creating instead of waiting, living instead of watching. My divine masculine told me at the beginning of the journey that I'm not going to go everywhere with you. I'm not going to be part of your life in each and every detail. You have to find your mission, your life. And when I go, I go. That's it. And in this case, the attachment begins to soften because I know that it's not about not having a problem with me. It's about they have their own life as well. And of course they want to be with me if my energy lets it. And all others want to be with me when my energy is on a higher frequency. But that's my job, to create this surrender phase in myself. They can't do it for me. There are people who can help. For example, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm helping people to do this surrender. Because when they come to me for one coaching session or many coaching sessions or a program, they surrender one by one. And not at the first time, but on the journey, definitely. Because the energy is back. They pull back the energy through our soul contact. Because I create this kind of safe space, the peace and freedom, and they experience it also at their side. And this is the thing, what we need for surrender, to trust, maybe to trust someone first, that they can help you to move you out from this stuck phase. But then surrender means that you surrender. You have this kind of faith, trust, and the knowledge and everything that you can do it also yourself. And then when your energy is back, you can live from this energy, from inside out. And you can create whatever you wanted to create, and you postponed because of this leaking energy towards another person. And it's the same, believe me, not just with the divine masculine, but with other parties in your life, with your business partner, probably with your neighbor, with a friend, with a colleague, with a family member. You have to learn this surrender each and every time. It doesn't matter if it's divine masculine. It doesn't matter if it's your colleague or anyone else or your client. Surrender means that you do your part, and then you give it up and say like, okay, I do my stuff. Please bring whatever belongs to me. And then you just do your stuff, keep doing your stuff, and keep feeling good. And then look what happens. We can't predict anything, but that's why we can enjoy our life, this moment, because we have no idea what will happen in 10 minutes or the next day. So it's better to enjoy what happens and what can happen right now. So whenever you have issues with surrender, come back to the present moment. If you need support, you can find my details in the video description. And I wish you a very nice journey, and trust your intuition. Everything is in you and you are exactly where you need to be. Just give yourself a hug and understanding. See you in the next video. Bye.